Mary Ellis was 68 years old. She lived in a quiet suburb somewhere in the U.S. Every morning, she brewed a cup of ginger tea and settled into her wooden chair by the window. Birds sang, the sun climbed over the horizon, and the world began to stir. But deep inside, Mary felt a void. She had retired from her job as a schoolteacher 5 years earlier. Her days were filled with reading the news, caring for her plants, and watching TV. Her husband had passed away some years ago. Her kids lived in other cities, busy with their own routines. Life had grown still, too still. One afternoon, while tidying up an old cabinet, she stumbled upon a forgotten notebook. It was worn out, coated in dust, and carried the scent of long-lost dreams. She opened it. There on the first page, in her younger handwriting, were the words, "My bucket list. Visit Paris and see the Eiffel Tower. Write a book of short stories. Learn how to swim." Mary stared at the list, her eyes misting over. "When did I write this?" she whispered to herself. And then she remembered she had been just 25. Back then her heart brimmed with dreams. She believed there would always be time. But then came work, marriage, children, responsibilities. She always told herself later. Now 43 years had slipped by. She still dreamed of Paris, but her knees ached and the doctor warned against long flights. She wanted to write, but holding a pen for too long made her hands tremble. She hoped to swim, but her heart was too fragile. No stress, no risks, the doctor had said. Mary sat silently. Tears dropped onto the page. "I waited too long," she whispered. That evening, Mary did something she hadn't done in a while. She took a walk to the nearby park. She smiled as children played and laughed. She found a bench and sat beside a young girl who was sketching in a notebook. Mary looked over and asked, "What are you drawing?" The girl smiled. "A story." "I want to make a book someday," Mary nodded. "I once wanted that too, a long time ago." The girl looked up, curious. "Why didn't you?" Mary paused, then said, "I thought I had time. I kept waiting, but time didn't wait for me." The girl's face turned serious. "But you can still write, ma'am. You just told me a story now." That night, Mary couldn't sleep. The little girl's words echoed in her heart. "You can still write." The next morning, Mary opened a new notebook. Not the old one, but a fresh, clean one. On the first page she wrote, "New bucket list. Write stories for kids. Read everything about Paris. Teach swimming theory to children, even if I can't swim myself." She smiled. "I may not go to Paris," she said, "but I can visit it through books and imagination. I may not swim, but I can help others learn. I may not be young, but I'm still alive." Every morning she wrote. Her stories were gentle, warm, and full of heart. Tales of her school days, kindness, and hope. She often visited the park where children gathered around to hear her read. They laughed, clapped, and always asked for more. One day, a teacher from a local school heard her storytelling and invited her to visit the class. Mary said yes. Her stories soon appeared in the school's magazine and later in a small published book. Her dream was coming true, not exactly how she had planned, but exactly how it was meant to be. She looked at the old bucket list again, but this time she didn't cry. She smiled because she had discovered something important. There is no perfect time, there is only now. If you wait too long to live, life will move on without you. Dreams don't expire, but time does. Life doesn't pause for the right moment, and neither should you. Don't wait for someday. Start today. Live while you still can, because dreams aren't just for the young, they're for the courageous. If you keep waiting for the right moment, you might wait your whole life. Start now with what you have, where you are. Every small step brings your dream closer and fills your life with meaning and joy. Don't let time slip away. Live before it's too late. If this story moved you, please like, share, subscribe, and tap the bell icon so you never miss another inspiring story. Thanks for listening. See you in the next video. Stay safe, stay joyful. Bye.